Well, hello everyone, and a very Merry Christmas to you all. I hope you all had an amazing Christmas. I ate far too much food, and there's still a lot of food to be ate downstairs, I will add. And now I'm in what is known as Crimbo Limbo, where every single day feels like a Sunday. I'm basically just watching and using the hell out of my Netflix account and enjoying eating all the leftovers, which is great. Life is great at the moment, but I thought I would break the monotony by filming my annual what I got for Christmas video, because I simply love filming these. I love watching these videos. I always get requests to film this around this time of the year, and I thought I would film one because I think it's nice to show you guys what I got. So without further ado, I've got quite a lot of stuff to show you, and I'm going to get straight into it and show you what I got for Christmas for 2019. So the first thing I wanted to show you is something that I was sent from L'Occitane, and it's kind of a PR gift, but I thought it was so special. So I got this beautiful card sent to me a few days before Christmas from L'Occitane, and I opened it up and it's a pop-up card which looks like a tree, and inside they've written me a little message to basically say that L'Occitane are collaborating with the Woodland Trust to help them plant 64 million trees in Britain over the next 10 years, and L'Occitane are helping the Woodland Trust on their goal, and to say thank you for all of my hard work and support to the brand this year, they have very kindly planted a tree in my name, which I thought was absolutely amazing. And they also said that if I posted a picture on Instagram, which I actually did, they would donate £25 in my name to the Woodland Trust. I even put a picture here of my tree with my little plaque on there just saying Emily Davison's tree, love L'Occitane, which I thought was so lovely. So thank you so much, L'Occitane. I will treasure this for always. Now, the next thing I received from a brand for Christmas was from Pixie. Now, I thought I would include this because I received this on Christmas Eve, so in my mind it's basically a Christmas gift. So it's this lovely box which says 20 years of glow, and inside the box there is a little selection of goodies. So we've got their rose ceramide cream, their glow tonic, their glow mist, an eyeshadow palette, an eyeliner, a lipstick and a lip gloss. And I mean, there's some things that I love in here. Like, I love the rose ceramide cream and the glow tonic, and I also do love their lipsticks as well. So I thought that was a nice little surprise to receive just before Christmas, and I'm going to enjoy using this. So now moving on to what my friend Rochelle got me. Rochelle went on a bit of a theme this year, and she went on a Harry Potter theme, which I thought was super cute of her. So she got me these Harry Potter playing cards which have the Hogwarts crest on them. She also got me this time turner pendant, which I absolutely love. She also got me a key ring, and it's wooden and it has a quote on it, and it says, "Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light." And that is actually a quote from the films from Albus Dumbledore himself. And then she also got me this necklace, and it has these brown beads on there, and then you've also got these turquoise beads and this turquoise and red pendant at the bottom, which is really pretty. And she knows I love turquoise. I'm really big into turquoise. And then she also got my dogs a selection box to share, because we get each other presents for our dogs because she has a dog as well. And then moving on to what my friend Alex Eads got me. I have mentioned Alex quite a few times before, but for those of you who don't know, Alex is the mum to a friend of mine, Charlotte Eads, who passed away from brain cancer a few years ago, and we basically send each other gifts and cards around the time of Christmas and birthdays and things like that, and she always sends me a few Christmas presents, which is really sweet of her, and she got me a few things this year. First of all, she got me this set of hand creams from The White Stuff. It's got 3 hand creams in there in the scents mint, avocado, lime, wild jasmine and rose vanilla, and lavender and mandarin. I use quite a lot of hand creams. I get through them quite quickly. I am all stocked up now on some lovely hand creams to use over the winter. She also got me this little set of lip balms from Cath Kidston. She also got me these lilac socks from Jack Wills, which are really cute. And then lastly, she also got me this little pin from Oliver Bonus, and it's a flower, and it has all this embellishment on there, and that's really lovely. It's really pretty, and it's very colourful as well, so very bright and cheerful. From my auntie, I received this personalised bauble, which is pink, and it says, "Wishing Emily a ho 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 happy Christmas," and it also has these little presents on the bottom because my tree is quite colourful, so this will go really nicely on my tree. The other thing my auntie gave me is this really beautiful magnifying glass. Now it's silver and it has a design of a hare with the ears, which kind of make up the frame of the magnifying glass. And then the other thing about it is that it's also a letter opener, so you unscrew this bit here and then you can also use this bit as a letter opener. She also gave me some socks as well, but I've actually worn them and they're in the wash, so I can't get them out to show you, but they've got cats on them. From my grandparents on both sides of the family, I received money just because I am trying to save up at the moment and my grandparents never really know what to get me, so they tend to always give me money so that I can either buy something myself or I can put it in my savings account. I received money from them and I'm just going to put it in my savings account for a rainy day or when I see something that I really want to buy. Now this is something that I bought myself for Christmas. Now you guys might think it's weird to buy yourself a Christmas present, which I can understand, but the way I see it is by the end of December I've bought everybody's presents and the sales have all started and I was like, what do I want? What can I buy myself? What can I treat myself to? And lo and behold, one of my favourite bag designers had a sale on. So I got this bag from Charlotte Elizabeth, but I absolutely love her designs and this is the bag. It's the classic Bloomsbury bag and I got it in the red colour. I do have this design already in the tan, which I got for my birthday earlier this year, but I saw they had this for 30% off and I was like, you know what? I've been wanting this for ages. I absolutely love the one I've got already. I wear it all the time. It's a really classic design. I'm just going to get it. So this is the red colour. It's a really nice deep red colour with this gold buckle on there. It's quite a small bag, but you can fit a fair amount in it. It has this detachable strap and it also has this grab handle as well. That was what I bought myself this Christmas. Now moving on into what my mum and dad got me. My mum and dad are the sort of parents who do really go out for Christmas. Even though I'm 25, they just love to buy presents for me and they really spoilt me this year and they've got me some lovely things and quite a lot of things that I wasn't expecting. Quite a lot of surprises this year. Now first off, it's a bit of a tradition in my household that I always receive new pyjamas, slippers and a dressing gown for Christmas because they tend to do that every single year. And this year I got this lovely dressing gown in this cream colour and it has foxes on it, which I was so happy about because I love foxes. It's got this really snuggly hood and the foxes are holding onto these little stars, which I thought was so adorable. It's really long and soft and kind of like a really snuggly material. I think this is from Next actually because I saw it on Next and I was admiring it, so my mum got me this one. And then they also got me the pyjamas to match as well. The same print, the fox print in the pyjamas, so I got the trousers and then it also has a long sleeved sweat top as well, which I thought was lovely. And then I also received a new pair of slippers which are really well made. They are like a loafer style. They're really soft and snuggly on the inside. My parents also gave me this beautiful Emma Bridgewater mug and this is the mug in the Winter Animals at Night print, which is one of my favourite designs, and it's a nighttime scene with all these winter animals on it. It's nice for Christmas but it's not too festive. It's nice for the whole entire winter period and I just think it's so beautiful. My parents also gave me a few new scented candles for Christmas, so I'm just going to show you which ones they got me. I got a Giles Deacon candle in the scent Bonfire. I got two candles from the brand Scandinavish, which is one of my favourite candle brands. One in the scent Haig, which is one of my personal favourites, and a new one which I haven't tried in the scent Koto. My dad also bought me this candle from a brand called Pergola London, which are sold at Greenwich Market, and it's in the scent White Tea and Sage. And I actually asked for this because I went to Greenwich Market recently with my friends and I went to this stall. I bought one candle, but there was also this one which I loved as well, and I mentioned it to my parents. So they're all handmade and hand poured and they're made with soya wax, and they also have these beautiful dried flowers in them as well. This just smells so good. It smells like a hotel. It's a really fresh, clean smell and I can't wait to use it. I also received from my parents this candle from the brand Saint Val. This is the candle in the scent Lavender, which is my favourite scent that they do. I love this candle. It's my favourite candle ever. It smells absolutely incredible. It's lavendery, but it's also sweet and woody as well. It's gorgeous. You must try it. If you love lavender scent, go and give this a sniff, and I defy you not to love it. Also, on the note of fragrance, I also received this mini essential oil diffuser for Christmas. I had mentioned that when I want to burn either room fragrances or essential oils, I have to use an oil burner with a candle, and I don't really like doing that because you have to be really careful that it doesn't overheat. And my parents went out and bought me a essential oil diffuser. It's a little one and it's powered by USB cable, so you could plug it into your laptop. And I think this changes colour as well, and then you basically just screw the lid off this, you put the essential oil in there, you turn it on, and it just diffuses the scent into your room. Something else I got, which is a bit random, but I was really happy about it, is this Oral Fresh Pro Jet Oral Care Cleaner. And basically what it is, it's a water flosser for your teeth. So as opposed to using dental floss, which is really bad for the environment, with this you just basically put water in it and you've got different modes on there and you just jet anything out of your teeth. So it's a bit more fancy, and I mean, yeah, it's going to be a bit more to buy it outright, but then you have got it basically for life and you don't have to keep going out and buying floss. And I thought this was lovely because they said, we know you're really big into your dental hygiene, which I am. I never ever want to have a root canal ever again. I've got one root canal. Never again, folks. Never, never again. I go to the dentist every 3 months. So they said, we thought we'd get you this because we thought you'd appreciate it. And yeah, they were right. I do appreciate it. And I'm actually really excited to use it. I'm a bit intimidated by it, I'm not going to lie. But it's going to be so much fun. Maybe I'll do an Instagram stories of me using it. Let me know if you'd want that. My parents also gave me this Cath Kidston rucksack for Christmas. And it's in the London City print, which I absolutely love. I've got a keep cup in the same print. Now, I had said I really wanted to get a new rucksack for Christmas, and I use them quite a lot. I love the print. It's got all the kind of London landmarks on there. It's really colourful and pretty. These are really good quality rucksacks. You fit quite a lot in them. They're very sturdy, they're waterproof. There's also a space for your laptop in there as well, and I just love them. I've used them for years, and I'm really excited to have a new one, and I'm excited to have one that actually matches the print of my keep cup. I also received this gift set from the brand Pharmacy, and it's their Sweet Greens gift set, and inside this you get their Makeup Melt Away cleansing balm, their Honey Potion face mask, and their Honey Drops face mask. I've never tried this brand before. I was always quite intrigued, yes, partly because of the packaging and the whole look of it, and because it's got bees on it and beehives. I was like, it looks really pretty and I really want to try it out, and I've heard quite a lot of good things about it. So she got me that, and I'm very happy because now I have a new cleansing balm and some new face masks to try out. Also, on the note of skincare, I received this, which I was not expecting at all, and it's the Foreo Luna Mini 2. Now, I had wanted to try this out for the longest time. On Christmas morning, I opened this up and I found that I had got one, and she got me the yellow one. For those of you who don't know, this is a silicone cleansing brush which is powered by electric or batteries, and you basically turn it on and it has different settings to clean your skin and give it a thorough cleanse. They're supposed to be better for you because it's silicone, so that no bacteria can be harboured on it. Because I can't see, I find it really hard to see if I've got blackheads or if I've got any kind of blocked pores, and I really like to be thorough about my cleansing routine. So my mum got me this because she thought I would like it, and I'm so excited because I now finally have one. Now, another big surprise I got for Christmas this year is this, and it's the Home Alone vinyl album. Now, I've got a record player, and I saw someone with this album about 2 years ago on Instagram, and I never managed to get it myself, and I looked for it in vain, and it never came back in stock. And I don't know how my mum got it, but she managed to find it this year, and I finally have the Home Alone album with all of the John Williams songs on there and some of the classic songs from the film. The artwork is absolutely amazing. It's the Home Alone house with all these little silhouettes in the window, and then you open it up and the artwork is absolutely out of this world, and it's basically the different booby traps that Kevin sets for Harry and Marv. So you've got all the things that he gets up to and all the things he sort of lays in wait for them. But I just absolutely love it. I've wanted this album for so long, and I finally have it. And I played it on Christmas evening and it was amazing, and I'm so happy because it's just like a classic album and I finally have it for my record player. My dad got me these earrings from Bill Skinner. Now, I had mentioned that I wanted these and he bought them for me. So these are the earrings. They are gold earrings and they are made to look like little honeycombs. And then on the honeycombs, you've got these little bumblebees resting on them. They are studs, so they're not too big, but they are noticeable enough. And you know me, I'm a massive fan of bees and I've got quite a lot of bead jewellery. And I thought these were something a bit different because I love honeycomb and things that look like honeycomb. And then the other piece of jewellery I got for Christmas was from my mum, from Sorrow. And I think I've mentioned Sorrow in quite a few of my what I got for Christmas and birthday videos because I tend to get them for my birthday and for Christmas. These are the earrings that she got me. They are these blue star earrings and they are droplet earrings. So you have this blue star on the top and then you've got this larger sapphire blue stone at the bottom, and it's got this lighter blue detailing with these crystals on the outside. Now, what I love about this brand is that the jewellery is all made from semi-precious stones. So you've got ruby, sapphire, onyx, turquoise, and it's all roughly cut as well. So it's not perfect jewellery. It's really, really, really eye-catching, and it's the sort of jewellery that people comment on. Like whenever I wear any of my Sorrow jewellery, particularly anything that's like this sort of colour, people always say to me, oh my god, where'd you get your jewellery from? And it's why I keep going back to it, because people always comment about the jewellery. And the other nice thing about this brand is that they do a collection and then they tend to take things off. They'll have some classic things that they'll keep doing, but certain seasonal things they'll do for one season and then they take it away. So no one's going to have the same things that you do necessarily. I love blue and I've wanted these earrings for ages. They're just so eye-catching and they're just such a beautiful colour. And because I wear a lot of blue, I thought to myself that these would get a lot of wear. Another huge surprise that I got for Christmas was from Jo Malone. I opened up my present and there was a massive Jo Malone box and I was like, oh, what's that? I haven't asked for anything this year. And I open it up and there is this absolute beauty inside, and it's the large bottle of the Ginger Biscuit cologne. Now, the story about this is that this was a scent that they brought out a few years ago for a collection, and the only place you can get this now is from the Regent Street store for their archive collection. But my mum managed to find out that you can actually ring up and order it over the phone. I had a bottle of it when it first came out and I absolutely adored it. That was a massive surprise and I was absolutely over the moon because it's such a gorgeous scent. Now, the last big present that I received for Christmas was one that I really wasn't expecting. Now, I had mentioned that I wanted one of these for the longest time now. I've always wanted one, and my dad actually bought it for me, and it is a vintage typewriter. It's a vintage typewriter. Now, this is a 60s vintage typewriter. It's been refurbished so you can actually use it. My dad went out and bought the ribbon to put in it so that I can actually type with it, and he made sure that he got me this colour because I wanted a blue one. I always said that I wanted to get a blue vintage typewriter, and he bought me one, and I am so happy about it because I've always loved the idea of typing on one. I love vintage things. I love the way that typewriters look. I like the way that they make the text look, and I've always wanted one, and I now finally have one. And my dad, bless him, bought me one, which I thought was so sweet. Now, my parents also gave me some new Harry Potter Lego for Christmas, because if you remember last year, they gave me the Harry Potter Hogwarts Lego set, which I absolutely loved, and I managed to do it all myself, and it's now on my bookshelves. They got me some more Lego sets. So they got me the Night Bus Lego set, which I actually had been wanting for a while. And then the other one that they got me, which I was really surprised about, was the Hagrid's Hut Lego set. It's got the pumpkin patch and Buckbeak, and it's really cute. If you look at the inside, it's just really, really sweet. I also received some new eyeshadow palettes for Christmas. She got me this one from Huda Beauty, which is one of their Obsessions palettes, and it's the Emerald Obsessions palette, and it's quite small, which is nice. It's quite a nice size to put in your makeup bag, and it has 9 different green emerald tone shades, and I absolutely love this. I love green eyeshadow, and I just think these are really pretty shades, and this was the one that I've been looking at. She also got me one from Too Faced, and she got me the gingerbread extra spicy palette. Now I've already got the original gingerbread palette that I got a few years ago, but she got me this one because it's a bit different. The shades in this one are a bit more muted. There's a lot more pinks and peaches and browns and golds in there. I had actually seen this and I really had wanted to get it, but I couldn't really justify going and buying another one for myself. I just don't tend to buy myself that many palettes anymore, but my mum actually bought it for me for Christmas because she knew that I really loved it. And also bonus, it smells really good as well. It smells like chocolates. And then the last one she got me, I actually did know about, to be fair, because I was with her when she bought it. And it's this one from Laura Mercier, and it's the Fine Art palette. And the packaging is really, really beautiful. And inside, you have got 8 different shades, and they're all glitter finishes. It's mostly golds and pinks, and then there's a dark blue at the end. But the shades in here are really, really pretty. Lovely for maybe like a New Year's Eve look, or if you like glitter eyeshadows. I probably would just use this for like lid shades because it's all glitters, but it's such a beautiful palette. I absolutely love the shades. I think they're really pretty. My mum also got me some skincare things from Glow Recipe, which I've been wanting to try for a while now, and she got me this Glow Recipe Watermelon Sleep Mask, which I've been dying to try for ages, and then this Blueberry Bouncy Gentle Cleanser, which looks really, really cool. Something else from my dad. My dad gave me this chamomile cleansing kit from the Body Shop because he knew that I wanted it. I think my mum must have given him a tip off because he went out and bought it for me. And in this set you get the chamomile cleansing balm, which is one of my favourite cleansing balms of all time. You've also got the chamomile makeup remover, which I also love, and you also get a cloth in there as well. Also from my mum, she also got me a couple of sets from the new brand that Fern Cotton has brought out called, I think it's called Happy Place. And she got me this set which has 3 different body mists in there. And then she also got me this little shower gel set as well, which has 3 shower gels. They've got different scents for different moods. So there's a calm scent, an energized scent, and a sleep scent. I love Fern Cotton's kind of brand and the things that she makes. She's really big into mental health, and I think that anything from her brand is great. So I'm really happy to try these, and I'll let you know what I think of them. Something else that my mum got me is this. Now, I have always wanted a bronze telescope as display for my room for a while now. I've always loved bronze vintage telescopes ever since I was a child. I love the way that they look, and she found this one for me, and it comes in this little wooden box with this little anchor on there, so it's quite nautical looking. And then you open it up and there's this little telescope inside, and it's gold and it folds out like this, so it's like a old-fashioned sailor's telescope. It's just really, really cute, and I just love things like this. I love stars, I love anything to do with telescopes, and she found this and wrapped it up for me for Christmas. And then finally from my parents, I also received some books. I have a new diary for 2020 from Harrods, which I had actually chose when I went out with my mum shopping for Christmas from Harrods itself. A poem for every night of the year, which I thought would be really nice, and the artwork on this is also stunning. Another thing from the Fern Cotton Happy Place collection that I got is this Do the Things You Love and Love the Things You Doodle, and it's basically a note doodling book where you can draw, you can colour in, you can do artwork, and it's just really lovely, and I love things like this. I also received this book, and it's the Harry Potter Magical Places from the Films book by someone called Joy Revinson, and it's a book about how the films were made and all the different scenes that were shot and the different locations they filmed at and how they made each scene. I also received the 4th instalment of the Harry Potter illustrated series, and this is the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, which has been illustrated by someone called Jim Kay, and it's really beautiful, so I'm going to enjoy rereading that. I also received Harry Potter A Journey Through a History of Magic book, which is the book that was from the British Library exhibition. And I also received this Harry Potter A History of Magic book as well, and this one goes into a bit more detail about the history of magic. I also received this book. Now this book is a bit of a tradition in my family. My mum always tends to get me one children's book because she knows I like to collect picture books, and I absolutely adore the Usborne book. This is the one called the Usborne Book of the Moon, and it just goes into detail about the moon and about the different cycles and about how the moon's observed, and I just love the illustrations in there. They're very beautiful, and there's something very therapeutic about looking into a picture book, and just something really, really nostalgic about it. And then the final book I received for Christmas is this book from the Shown to the Children series, which is a vintage collection of books, and they are somewhat of collectible items now, and I absolutely love this one. It's the Stars edition, so it's the Stars Shown to the Children book. It has a beautiful blue cover. The actual inside is beautiful. They've got some lovely illustrations in there, and I just love it. I love vintage books, and I've wanted to start this collection for a while now, and my mum bought me this one for Christmas because she knows I'm obsessed with stars. So that concludes my what I got for Christmas for 2019 video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments, what did you get for Christmas this year? What did you give to people this year for Christmas? And also have a very happy New Year's as well. And I will see you all in the new year. Bye everybody!